What's up, guys? Today I will be reacting to why America is not the greatest country. How stupid are Americans? TikTok compilation. Now, I won't do any comments in intro before reacting to this. I can tell you info about me. I am from Europe. From, to be more precise, exactly from southeast Europe. If you know Balkan, ex-Yugoslavia, Balkan. I'm from the country Montenegro, which country is called, I will say it again, Montenegro, which a lot of people don't know about. Even when they play games, Counter-Strike Online, people say, where are you from? I say Montenegro. They say, where is that? And I have to explain them the nearby countries like Serbia, Croatia, Italy. It's in that area, Albania, Kosovo, fucking Balkan. Come on, people. I know my country is small and not important, but come on, come on. Okay, guys, let's check this out. Without any further ado, I won't waste your time. Let's see what this is all about. Let's see why is this video called Why America is Not the Greatest Country. I don't want to get hate comments based on a title. Whatever I comment, it's not on purpose to cause any harm, to insult anybody, because it's based on the fucking title. Something gonna be. Don't roast me in the comments if anyone sees this, because I'm the new channel.
Y'all, what the fuck? Y'all can take your kids to Galactic Toys, drop them off at Kid to Kid, and then go next door and buy yourself an AK-47.
What? Drop your kids in the store and the next you go buy a weapon.
Y'all, what the fuck? Y'all can take your kids to Galactic Toys, drop them off at Kid to Kid, and then go next door and buy yourself an
Why is a fucking Mr. Gun dealer next to the fucking kid store? Come on, man. Me personally, I was never in America. I did travel around Europe, not that much, but I did explore. I was in Netherlands, Germany, and so on. I was never so in America. But I know about America from internet. I watch. I know people can purchase guns in America like this. It is crazy. Where I'm coming from, you cannot have a gun unless you do a lot of testing. You have to go to police. I don't know what is the protocol. You had a lot of fucking protocol. And if you do pass the protocol, you're able to own a gun, but only in the house. You will get the paper. If you get the paper, if they if they see that you are a reliable person and that you are normal, they will give you. And with that gun, you can only hold it inside your house. You cannot take it out, but you go out shooting. None of that. So this is crazy. I don't like that.
AK-47. The land of the free and the home of the...
Shut up.
This wall can't be climbed. This is very, very hard. Plus, it's designed to absorb heat, so it's extremely hot. The wall is, you won't be able to touch it. You can fry an egg on that wall. So it's a very, very hard thing to climb.
We all saw that. It's very evil. Trump. Oh. Get hit with the baseball. Would be great. Come on. I saw some crazy videos by myself on YouTube where people be acting fucking stupid, you know? They will be touching her. Come on, help me! I saw a girl in a taxi on some YouTube video. I don't know. She was in a taxi in the backseat. She was screaming out of her mind and yelling, "Help me! He's raping me! He's raping me!" And the taxi driver, she wanted to set up the taxi driver, and he was like, "What the fuck?"
One second. If I had to describe Americans in one clip of this. America.
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
They think the United States is like the best country in the world. You guys are like miserable.
No, man. That was such a roast. That was crazy roast. What?
Have been conditioned to believe is normal.
They think the United States is like the best country in the world.
I won't comment on
You
this.
guys are like miserable. You don't get paid vacations. You get in debt to study.
Yes, that's
You
true.
have to pay to go to the doctor. Guns, just
Yes, that's true. College are very, very expensive. And I saw some comments, people from America, and I can understand them. Everybody loves their own country. But, well, what the fuck do you expect? You have to pay. No, dummy. I go to my university, I pay 1,500 euros a year for a private college or university, because university college are not the same in America. University, private. 1,500 euros per year. And it probably has a better education than, or the same, if it's not even a better than university in America that you pay 50,000 a year. Okay, come on. And the health care system is free if you have a job, or if you don't have a job, doesn't matter. It's still free.
just guns. Your prison system sucks. Metal detectors at school. Like, not that you have that, but that
Metal detectors in school because of a lot of fucking gun shootings in schools, because of the fucking gun dealerships that we saw in the beginning of the video. You cannot get the gun easily, which is not the case here. I mean, you can get gun everywhere, but here it's not as easy as in America. You cannot get gun, and if you get it, you will get fucked up very fast.
that you need that. Just everything in general. That's... And you call yourself Americans.
American currently living abroad, what is one time that made you realize that
Americans living abroad. What is one time you realize America really messed you up?
America really messed you up?
So I started my new job in the Netherlands. This was 3 years ago, and I was going through the company policy the first week. And I got to the section about leave, and they have a holiday leave, like PTO, and then they had sick leave in two different areas. And I was reading about sick leave, and I turned to my coworker, and I was like, I don't understand. Like, it talks about like the requirements for sick leave and like doctor notes like after 3 days, but how many sick days do we get a year? And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, how many are they? It doesn't say. She's like, it's just if you're sick, you're out. I'm like, I don't understand. She's like, it's unlimited. It's just if you're sick, you take a sick day. She was confused. I was shocked. That was the moment I realized we're fucked up in America and how we deal with people.
You're sick, take a day off.
The US healthcare system is insane. I just want to start this off by saying that I have really good insurance under my parents' names. And I had to go to the ER in November for a cluster headache that was on day 2 that would not cease after migraine medication, everything that I could take and think of. So I had to go to the ER to make the pain stop because I literally couldn't do anything without shooting pain. Anyways, for the one visit, $34,000. $28,000 is not covered.
Fuck you. I will pay that shit. I was like, fuck you. Pay 8,000. I'm not a fucking idiot to pay that. What the fuck? That is too much.
My mom goes, well, when you go to the ER, did you check that they were in network? And I said, it's the same building where I go to my other doctors. I figured it would be in network. She goes, no, Lindsay, sometimes if the ER doctors are not in network, you have to check for the individual doctors. I'm like, Mom, it's the ER! You think I don't check that before I go? I just.
What is one time that made you realize that America really messed you up?
There's a lot. This might have to be a series, but here's the first one that comes to mind. It's really two things in one. One night in mid-November, I woke up, I was having really bad chest pains, and I was like cold sweating and everything.
I see. Paycheck. You're gonna pay, boy.
All the symptoms of a heart attack. And I was sitting there in my bathroom like, should I call 112 for an ambulance? It's gonna be so expensive. There was a moment I literally thought about riding my bicycle to the hospital because it's about
Not a good
10-minute
thing.
bicycle ride away from my apartment. I called the ambulance in the end. It was completely covered by my insurance. After I had the heart attack in the hospital, it was around 5 or 6 in the morning when I woke up. And I remember the first thing I thought was, I need to get my phone. I have to tell my boss I can't come into work today. I mean, the first thing wasn't like calling my mom. It was literally calling my work because I didn't want to get fired. I wasn't going to get fired in the Netherlands for that.
I'm kind of curious. What is the dumb?
Are you fucking kidding me? When I get fired because my man had a fucking heart attack. Oof, I'm fucking nervous now. From laughing to being fucking pissed off. You can't do that shit. Guys, if you have health problems, you can't fire him for that. He could die.
Like calling my mom. It was literally calling my work because I didn't want to get fired. I wasn't going to get fired in the Netherlands for that.
No. Fun fact, my sister lives in the Netherlands. She's there for 7 years.
I'm kind of curious. What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
When I was in high school,
Dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
when I was in high
I know, I can tell you one. 7 years ago, I was on Omegle. It's when I discovered Omegle. And that was in this town. I'm right now in Serbia. As I was in Serbia 7 years ago, I was drunk, and I went drunk on Omegle to have fun with people. There was some girl there from America. It was around 3 a.m., 3 or 4 a.m. by my time zone. And oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. It was very late by her time zone. You know how it's there. When here is day, America is night, and so on. It was very late in America. And I said, what are you doing? I'm drinking. I'm getting drunk. I'm partying. And she's like, why are you up so late? And I was like, what do you mean, what up so late? It's a fucking noon. It's a day. What? It's 3 a.m. And I was like, do you know what is a time zone? It's 3, 4 a.m. where you are. But where I am, it's a broad daylight. She's like, skip.
high school, I was asked, what language do you speak in England?
In England, it's the same language as you guys. It's the same language as in America, just a different accent. Oh my god. That's what I was watching some reaction of some people. It was people from America. Now it's not like I'm roasting, but it is like that. I was watching American YouTubers reacting to our rap from Serbia. It's a Serbian language. And they said, the girl of a guy in a reaction video said, are these rappers from Australia? What language do they speak in Australia? And I wrote a comment, Australia, it's a fucking English too.
In England.
I'm kind of curious. What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
Well, I remember visiting Warner Brothers, and our tour guide, in the beginning of the tour, he asked us where we all were from, and I told him that I was from Turkey. And every single time he would show something or tell us something,
Ankara,
he'd always
Istanbul.
say, well, you probably don't have that in Turkey. And I had to correct him every single time. It would be highways, but you probably don't have that in Turkey. Dumpsters, you probably don't have that in Turkey.
What the fuck?
Stray cats, you probably don't have that in Turkey.
I would
Netflix,
fucking
you
punch
probably
him in
don't
the
have that
face.
in Turkey. Ellen Show, you probably don't have that in
Ellen
Turkey.
show
And
Ellen DeGeneres. What the fuck? This guy's probably the fucking dumb, low Q person.
stuff like that. Like, where do you think I'm from? What do you think is
Turkey is a very developed country. Very, very developed.
here? A desert? Do you think we're riding camels? Like, I don't know.
Camels.
I'm kind of curious. What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
So before having an American driver's license, I only had my Danish one, and I had to use
Danish
that
one.
at the store at a Walmart. And the cashier looks at my Danish driver's license and she goes, "Oh, where are you from?" And me, I tell her, "Oh, I'm from Denmark." And she says, "Oh, where's that?" And I say, "It's in Scandinavia." And she goes, "Oh, where's that?" And I tell her, "That's in Europe." And she goes, "Oh, so in Canada." I did not know how to respond to that.
I'm kind of curious. What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
So when I was in Savannah, Georgia in 2015, I met a guy in a bar from Cleveland, Ohio. And after a short conversation, I met a guy in
Machine Gun Kelly, Cleveland, Ohio,
a
MGK.
bar from Cleveland, Ohio. And after a short conversation, he asked me where I was from. So I said, "Oh, I'm Welsh, but I live in London, England,
Okay.
UK."
Welsh.
And he was like, "Oh, wow. Your English is really good for someone that isn't American." No, sorry. I live in England.
Speaking English.
My first language,
It's
English.
English. Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I know where England is, but your English is fantastic. How did you learn it so well? I'm like, well, in England, they speak English. That's kind of where the word English comes from.
I said, I don't think that
the word English comes from. I'm like, well, in England, they speak English. That's kind of where the word English comes from.
I said, I don't think that he's good for you. How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion! Don't you get it? Why can't anybody have an opinion but you?
Man. Garbage the culture. Those who said the food, the culture, the country is garbage. Oh my fucking god. That was very interesting to watch. Oh my god. I feel so naughty by laughing at this, but I'm sorry. It is true. I had this. I don't know, it's already a long video. Maybe next video I will talk about it. It is true. I had some experiences like this too. Okay, guys, if you have some more recommendations, leave down in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you like the content, and see you in one of the next videos, man. Stay fly.